This is your chance to develop or adapt your own anchoring phenomena routine for your specific context. You'll use the NGSS Storyline Design Toolset listed here, and there's a Word version if you would prefer. And you're going to complete steps 1, 3, and 4. Number 2 is optional. For the first part, you're going to identify the performance expectations that are part of your unit. And then specifically the elements or the little portions of the disciplinary core ideas and the cross-cutting concepts that match the performance expectations that you've listed above. Part 2 is about unpacking them, where you can really get into what those different performance expectations mean, what is really that content. But again, that's optional for us. That's another time. Step 3, this is where you're going to apply the storyline tool number 1. You're going to be thinking about the elements that we just went through as part of the anchoring phenomena routine and figure out about how strong are they. So, for example, in element 1, there is a sub-item, 1A. Students explore the anchoring phenomena and notice aspects that require key pieces of the targeted DCIs to explain. If you're evaluating something, you can go ahead and write down if it's a strength and it's really well listed in that particular unit, or a weakness and include some evidence. And then next steps. What will you do when you teach this lesson? So if you are creating your own, you won't be identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Instead, what you're going to do is really explain how you'll be teaching this in each of these sections. So your focus, if you're developing your own, specifically the planning piece. What will you be doing for each part of the elements? And you can see all 4 elements are represented. And then finally, you're going to create 1 or more desired student sample products that show the response that you want students to provide. So written in student language, that shows that they've met this. So what is the prompt and what would you expect a student's response to be? You may want to include additional resources here, for example, a scaffold, a model scaffold, or a rubric, possibly, whatever makes sense for your particular situation. If you're just adapting one, you may want to share how you've adapted that particular item as well. Then when you're completed that, you're going to post your fully completed tool set in the discussion below. You can choose to do this as an upload or just a link.